everyone, so I have another small horse haul for you today. So I went to a place called Lee Feeds, which is like a local kind of farm shop. So they do things for horses, cats, dogs, rabbits, chickens, and a couple of other different farm animals. So I was actually thinking about going to Robbie's, but Robbie's are quite expensive, and I know Lee Feeds are slightly cheaper on most of their stuff. So I thought that I'd go to Lee Feeds, but I am still considering going to Robbie's probably today or tomorrow, because there are quite a few things I do want from Robbie's that I can't get in Lee Feeds. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and crack on with the haul. So the first thing I've got for Storm is something which I don't think he's actually ever had before, and it's kind of like a little boredom breaker just to keep him occupied, say if I'm busy in his stable doing something, or if he's tied up outside or things like that. So I just went ahead and bought him one of these mint mini horse licks. So he does actually have a lick it, and he doesn't like it. He's never even bothered trying to lick it or anything. He's not paid any interest in it whatsoever, and he also has a salt lick in his stable. Again, he's never even bothered with it. But a horse next door to him actually has I think it's a super licks, but they're quite expensive. So I thought if I get him one of these and try him on it and see if he likes it, because he went into the other horse's stable and he just helped himself to his super lick. So I thought that if I try him on one of these and see if he likes it, then I can go and buy him a Super Licks tub, because I think they're about £6 and I really don't want to spend £6 in case he doesn't like it. So I thought I'd just go ahead and get a mini version and see if he likes that one. So this is just the mint flavour, and it just says it has approximately 3-day supply of vitamins and minerals in there, and then it also has Healthy Hooves formula in there as well. So this is just the 650 grams. So for this it was £3.30, which I actually thought was a really good price, because with these they do tend to last quite a while depending on how often you give it to your horse. So obviously if you leave it in its stable unattended, the chances are it will be gone by the next morning. But with Storm, what I'm going to do is I'm just probably going to pop it in his stable for 5 or 10 minutes at a time, because of obviously with things like these they do have quite a lot of sugar in, and Storm, when he has sugar, he goes a little bit crazy, and obviously because he's a colt at the minute as well, that really doesn't help him. So hopefully with this it won't make him go completely crazy, and yeah, hopefully he will enjoy that as well. So the next thing I bought from Lee Feeds is something which I have wanted ever since I got Storm, and the reason for that is because I have used them in the past and I know they are really, really good. And all the reviews I've read, everyone seems to really like this product. So I thought I'd go ahead and get some for Storm, because he is a very, very, very messy pony, and he loves to roll in mud, he loves to sleep in his own poo. He just loves to get dirty, and it is really hard to try and groom him because of how thick his fur is at the moment, because he's got his winter coat. So with me trying to groom him, it is just becoming a real challenge. So I thought that I'd go ahead and try these and see if they work. So I just went ahead and bought a packet of magic brushes. So I have used these in the past and they are fab brushes. Honestly, they are so good. I've never really ever seen brushes which are as good as this. So with these, you don't only use them as brushes, you can use them for getting fur off of rugs, you can use them on the hoofs, you can use them for just a ton of different things. And the good things about this is as well is they're all plastic, so the bristles can't fall out of them. So with my brushes I tend to find that the bristles do fall out after a while, but with these they are just 100% plastic, and they are just really good, and I really do like these as well. So as you can see, they do look like they're a little bit rough, but honestly, it doesn't even hurt when you like scratch your fingers across them. They are really good brushes, and they are quite smooth as well. They're not like these itchy brushes which you can get, and there is no way that this will hurt a horse either. And the good things about these are as well is if your horse stands on them, there's no way that they are going to break them either, because the quality of them is just that good. So I decided to go ahead and get the neon pack. As you can see here, you can get these singularly from a few different places, but I just decided to go ahead and get a pack of 3, so that if I lose one I've always got a couple spare, because of when you're on farms things tend to go missing. Someone borrows something and then you end up waiting forever to get it back. So at least if a couple of these go missing, I should always have a spare one. So for these, it was only £10.25, which I thought was really good because I think Robbie sell these for about £14 or £15. So fingers crossed, these will help keep my little dirty pony very clean. So I'm actually going to try these on him tonight because he is covered in mud because I put him out in the paddock this morning, and I didn't put his rug on him because I only put him in there for like 10 minutes, and usually he doesn't roll, and he decided to roll, so he is absolutely caked in mud right now. So the next thing I've bought is something which I have wanted for a little while now, and I think these are absolutely brilliant, and it's going to help me a ton when it comes to sorting Storm out. So at the moment, every time I go into Storm's stable, I'm constantly having to shut the door behind me because of Storm will just walk out of his stable and bugger off around the yard. So obviously, because he is a colt as well, he is very interested in the mares, and if a mare walks past, he will barge straight into his door, and if I've not locked myself in his stable, the door will fly open and he will go, and he will actually run after the mares. So with this, I think that it's going to help me a ton, and it's just going to save a lot of hassle. So I just went ahead and bought one of the Shire's stool chains. So this is basically what it is. So as you can see, it's got a chain here and then another chain just here. So on the end of each chain, it does have a clip which you can attach to something like a tie ring, and then in the middle it is just full-on flexi rubber. So it is really thick, good quality rubber, so there's no chance that this is going to break easily, and if Storm tries to get out of his stable, he's now going to have this thing in his way to stop him. So I get the feeling that he's not going to like this very much because of he's used to just being able to walk in and out of his stable as he wants, but I do really need to try and get him used to the fact that he needs to stay in his stable when he's supposed to. So for this, I thought that would be really good, and it's also going to help a lot, and it's going to save a lot of time because of the door I have on my stable is very stiff and I have to kick it shut every time I want it to shut properly. So this is just going to be so much easier for us, and also it's just going to be a lot more convenient than having to open and close the door all the time. So for this, it was only £11.36, which I thought was super cheap because I have seen these for about £20 in some places. So I think these are really good, and they are a really great investment as well. So you can choose what colour rubber you want, and obviously of course I bought blue because of pretty much everything I have for Storm at the moment is in blue. So the next two things I bought aren't very interesting, but they are going to be used to attach Storm's stall guard to his stable. So I have just run out of tie rings. I've got one spare, but I don't have any screws for it, so I thought I might as well just go ahead and just buy 2 new ones. So I've got 5 tie rings up in my stable at the moment, and they're all used for various different things. So I've got a couple which have got rope tied onto them so I can chuck my rugs over. I've got a couple which have got a few stable toys hanging up on, and then I've also got a couple to put his hay nets and things on, although personally I don't like to use hay nets, but Storm has only ever used a hay net, so he won't eat hay off the floor that much. So we are trying to get him out of the habit of using a hay net, because personally I don't like them that much, because I feel that it's a lot more beneficial for them to eat their hay off the floor, because obviously it helps the muscles in the neck and things like that. But anyways, I just went ahead and bought 2 of the Shire's tie rings. Now with Shire's, they actually supply the screws which you attach them to the stable with, which is brilliant because it means that you don't have to faff about trying to find screws to fit them. Because I did buy a tie ring from Viovet and it didn't come with the screws, which I was a little bit disappointed with, because I have a tie ring that I can't put up because I don't have screws to fit it. But I just went ahead and bought both of these, and these were only £2.70 each, which I thought was pretty cheap for those. So here's just a quick overview of everything which I bought for Storm. Like I said, it is a very small haul because we have got things coming from the internet as well. So hopefully they will be here after Christmas, and I have just ordered him a new fleecy rug as well from someone on Facebook. So he is getting quite a few things, but they are just going to come in drips and drabs, so I might just save them all and just do one big haul video for you guys. But yeah, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to comment and I'll try my best to answer them. I've got a lot of people asking about videos and things at the minute, and at the moment I'm just really struggling to find time to do everything because I'm working all the time, and working in retail and it being so close to Christmas, it is really hard to get time off work, and I'm trying to record videos, I'm trying to sort the pets out, I'm trying to do Christmas shopping. I've still not put my Christmas decorations up, and there is only 6 days till Christmas, so I am very behind this month. And I've got my cage tour videos which have been recorded, I've just not had time to edit them or upload them either, so I am trying my best, you guys. So as always, thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for being patient with me, and yeah, thank you for just being amazing people. So as always, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Bye.